coaching this generation's real estate superstars. Harris Real Estate University.
They need to represent their cities. You just duplicate it. And you do this, and you'll dominate. And what I was saying earlier is, you don't just dominate the first result. Now that you have all these different sources of content, you dominate 5 of the top 10 results. So,
all right. So you're saying, don't be general. Do away with general and go deep. Right. Take it specific.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's not about somebody searching a word and you popping up with 500 people.
Exactly. The race for Los Angeles real estate, that's over. That's been won. You guys aren't going to get that if you don't have it right now. There's already the big sites that are going to start dominating more of it. But the guys have been around for a long time with a website. They're going to get it. What you guys can focus on is these community long tail search results. And blogging is actually perfect for that, because when you blog, hopefully you're writing in natural language. And so what that means is you're not trying to trick the system and say, here's the keywords we're looking for. Because when people are searching for information, they use natural language. Right. They don't use specific keywords. So if you write natural language into your blog, you're going to rank for a lot of terms on the long tail.
So being more specific though, Jonathan, with that, since we do have some bloggers in the room, if they're making us blogging and they're doing their little subjects, their titles, they want to keep all the words in mind that people would use if they were Googling for the result, for the information they have in the article and their blog post.
Everybody in my company teaches that, my sales trainers, and I tell them not to teach it, but they do anyways because it works. If you put the keywords you're looking for in the subject line, you put them in the text a couple times, you're probably going to rank for that, especially with ActiveRain. You can test it. But I don't know. I come back to Google's really smart, and don't try to trick it. Just try to put the best content out there, and that's going to be successful in the long run.
I just have a real quick question on the IDX deep linking. That's a product that ActiveRain offers? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's
or affiliated
basically
with?
you write on ActiveRain and you put links on your blog post wherever you go.
No, I understand that. I'm sorry. I'm talking about how do you get the search engines to do the deep linking of your IDX?
Well, when I say deep linking, you're just writing a link on your blog onto a specific URL in your IDX site. So you have to make sure your IDX site is built and structured right.
Yeah.
All right.
John, is there an opportunity to ours is built on WordPress. Our blog and our main blog is built on WordPress. Is there any way to correlate the two with ActiveRain, or correlate our WordPress with our ActiveRain?
Are you saying correlate in the sense that your content automatically gets syndicated back and forth? Yeah, I think you can do like RSS feeds.
Really?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay.
If we don't have it, it's something we're working on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd do that. I guess it saves a few minutes of time, but
We usually change it up a little bit before we put it in.
so this is a big question. Duplicate content. Everybody says, I don't know if you guys don't know about this argument, you can tune out for a second. Everybody says duplicate content's a really serious issue. It's not at all. It's not an issue in the least. If you go to Matt Cutts, this is the guy's name, his blog, he represents Google. He's on the spam, like kind of PR. Also, he's an engineer for spam on Google. He's written some blogs about this. Duplicate content is everywhere on the internet. They're not going to punish you for somebody else stealing your content. So if it's an authorized version, what they do is they look for the authority version of it. The authority version is usually the person that gets linked back to, or the first person that was written. So, or the first blog post that was written. So what I would do if I was blogging again, I would put my content on all the different places that I could, and I would link it to the primary one that I want. So if I want my WordPress blog to be the primary spot, I'll write an ActiveRain and take all this giant Google Juice and ActiveRain and link it to my WordPress blog. And now you're jump-starting that WordPress blog. If I want my ActiveRain blog to the primary, I can link it back there. But at the very end of the day, you want an IDX site that can get indexed by Google, and you want to link a lot of stuff there, because that's probably where you're going to get leads. Now, blogging's cool, different than leads here. Leads are tough to work. They are exhausting. You have to call hundreds of people before you close anybody. Blogging is cool because you write a post, it stays there for a couple of years, or it stays there for a long time, and people read your blog, they get to know you, and then when they call you, they're actually calling you, first of all, as opposed to you calling them, and they're saying, hey, can you come list my house, or hey, I want to buy this house. I've been reading you for a long time. How's your dog? How's your daughter?
For free daily coaching, go to timandjulieharris.com. Harris Real Estate University.